In the world of gardening, there's a silent, tireless workforce beneath our feet. They don't demand attention, they don't need watering, and they never ask for fertilizer. Yet these creatures are constantly repairing, recycling, and revitalizing the very foundation of our gardens, the soil. Earthworms are nature's engineers, and while most gardeners know they're good for the soil, few truly understand just how powerful their presence can be. Let's dig deeper into how specific types of earthworms heal soil, nurture roots, and support the unseen microbial world, all without ever making a sound. To begin, not all earthworms are the same. In fact, the worm community is made up of different categories, each with its own unique role in the soil ecosystem. The three main types are epigeic, endogeic, and anecic worms. These names may sound technical, but knowing the difference can help you manage your soil more intentionally. Epigeic worms live in the uppermost layers of soil and organic matter. These are the famous compost worms like Eisenia fetida, often called red wigglers. They don't burrow deeply but are masters at breaking down organic waste into nutrient-rich castings. Their castings are teeming with microbes, enzymes, and plant-available nutrients, making them one of the most valuable inputs you can add to your garden. Then, there are the endogeic worms. These workhorses dwell in the topsoil and tunnel horizontally, mixing organic material with minerals as they go. Unlike compost worms, endogeic worms actually eat the soil itself. In doing so, they process and enrich it, leaving behind castings that are both nutrient-dense and structurally important. The horizontal burrowing also improves soil texture, blending organic and inorganic matter into a balanced medium for plant roots. But perhaps the most impactful, and least understood, are the anecic worms. These deep-burrowing giants, like Lumbricus terrestris, dig permanent vertical tunnels that can stretch down several feet. They drag surface litter into their burrows, consuming it underground and enriching deeper soil layers. These vertical pathways are essential for deep root penetration, drainage, and oxygenation. In raised beds or compacted soils, their presence is often the difference between stagnant, waterlogged roots and vigorous, deep-feeding plants. Their casts are often found at the surface, where they look like small mounds of rich, dark soil, an indicator of healthy, functioning biology below. What makes earthworms even more fascinating is how they create a habitat, not just for plants, but for microbes. Their gut is like a microbial refinery, concentrating and inoculating soil with beneficial bacteria and fungi. When they excrete their castings, those microbes are delivered in a nutrient-rich package, ready to colonize the surrounding soil. Some studies have shown that microbial activity in worm castings can be hundreds of times greater than in the surrounding soil. These microbes go on to help break down organic matter, release minerals, suppress disease, and even communicate with plant roots through the root microbiome. Their tunnels allow rain or irrigation to move deeper into the soil profile instead of running off or pooling at the surface. This enhances drought resilience by storing moisture where roots can reach it and reducing water stress during heat waves. And during heavy rains, these same tunnels help prevent erosion and runoff by increasing infiltration and holding the soil in place. It's not just about nutrients, it's about structure, flow, and resilience. Roots, in turn, benefit enormously from this network. Instead of struggling through compacted clay or dry, crusted topsoil, roots can follow worm tunnels straight to the water and nutrients they need. They grow faster, anchor better, and access deeper resources. And because worms constantly blend and loosen the soil, roots are less likely to experience rot or disease caused by stagnant moisture or anaerobic pockets. In every way, earthworms are creating the perfect root zone. There's even evidence that earthworms help reduce soil pathogens. By consuming decaying matter, they ingest and neutralize harmful fungi and bacteria. Their castings are known to have antifungal properties, and their presence is often linked to lower incidences of root diseases like damping off or fusarium. In other words, these worms are not only building a better soil structure, they're guarding it. If you want to encourage more of these soil healers in your garden, start by feeding the soil with what they love: organic matter. Avoid tilling too deeply or using harsh synthetic chemicals. Keep your beds mulched and moist, and include a mix of compost, shredded leaves, and aged manure. Let the surface stay alive and layered. When you build habitat, the worms come. And when the worms come, everything else follows. Healthier roots, more microbes, richer soil, and ultimately, stronger plants. Earthworms don't make headlines. They don't bloom or fruit or smell sweet. But they are the hidden backbone of every successful garden, healing and building in ways most of us never see. Their quiet work makes everything above ground possible. If you want a garden that thrives from the ground up, start by welcoming these humble heroes into your beds. If you found this guide helpful, subscribe to Hydrohaven and share it with your fellow gardeners. There's more going on underground than most people realize, and together we can learn how to support the life that keeps our soil and our food alive.